So today I'm going to do a little update just on how my female black diamond is doing. So if you watched any of my YouTube channels, you would have seen that I've got a pair of black diamond Stingrays, and probably just over a month ago now they did start breeding, and the male absolutely battered the female. She was not in a good way, to be honest. When I saw her, she was sort of hanging around up on the top of the water and stuff like that, and I didn't really think she was going to do well at all. So I had to separate them, so I built like a little DIY holding tub just to put her in, just to keep her away from him while she healed. Just meant I could target feed her and make sure that she did get the nutrients that she needed to try and heal. And she's been in there probably just over a month now, and she's doing really well, to be fair. She's healed up absolutely amazing. She had some bite marks taken out of her disc. They're now completely healed. She had a huge area on the top of her head in between her eyes and her gills where he must have just bit the hell out of her, took her eye out. Unfortunately her eye is definitely gone. I have seen that where she's healing up, the eye is no more, so she has only got one eye, bless her. But I do believe she is currently gravid as well with pups, which is a good sign. But she's healing up really quickly, which is really good. And I am in the process of finding a 6 foot by 2 foot tank just to put above the pond. So you can see up here, this is where I had a bunch of snakes. They're all behind me over here now. This project up here is now going to be put on hold because I had to move them over there. But yeah, I need to try and get hold of a 6 by 2 by 2 tank to put up here, so I can drill it, plumb it, and then I can get the male stingrays up in the tank, and then the female can have free roam of the pond. And I'll probably put the fish up in that tank as well, just so that she's not being pestered. And this pond down below will probably be just for female stingrays and for any pups that I might get. So I'll start off showing you a little bit of footage of how she looked. So the part on her head was quite bad. It was quite a large area that was damaged. The skin all completely sloughed off, and yeah, she was left with quite an open wound on the top of her head. She has some bite marks on her disc as well. And what I've been doing, I've been taking pictures regularly, so I can show you how she sort of progressed. I'll put the dates up so you can see the dates of the pictures as well, so you can see how quickly it's all, I wouldn't say quickly healed, but to be fair, the amount of damage she had, I do feel it has healed very quickly. Now the male, he's still been very boisterous. He's been trying to get into this tub. She did escape yesterday. I was doing some feeding and some maintenance on the pond. I took the lid off the tub and she did flop over the side, and as soon as she hit the bottom, the male was literally on her with seconds. He was biting her. She has got a little nick underneath where he literally got underneath her and gave her a little nibble, and this was in space for about 30 seconds. So I had to get the tub down there, try and separate them, and even trying to separate them through the tub, he would not leave her alone. He was just on her. And yeah, so I finally got them separated again, got her back in the tub. So yeah, I am trying to find a tank ASAP. But now what I'll do is I'm going to quickly show you how she looks now. I've quickly got to take the lid off the tub, just because I learned my lesson yesterday, don't take the lid off until I'm there watching, keep an eye. But the male, he's on another level. He's always coming up. He's absolutely ruined the side of this pond. As you can see here, all of this is coming away, and that's because the wood underneath is just getting absolutely soaked, and it's just expanded and it's pushed it all out. So eventually I'm going to have to redo the front on this pond, but this pond needs a lot of work anyway. It's something that I can do, but it's just finding the time and money to do it, really. So yeah, so this is the female. Let me get this lid off so you can have a closer look. And this is how we're looking now. So as you can see, it's literally night and day. The male's trying to attack me. Yeah, it's literally night and day now. She's still got a lot of healing to do. So you can see a lot of the white areas. I'm hoping they will eventually darken up as well. I'm hoping. Oh God! Oh, it's in my mouth. Right, I'm still in the splash zone, but we'll see if we can get this done. So yeah, I'm hoping those white areas will slowly darken up. You can see there's like an outline of where all the skin did come off. There's like a line. I think that will all eventually blend in and darken up. The eye, I'm probably not going to get a good bit of footage of, but yeah, the eye is not there anymore, sadly. But other than that, if you look at her disc is completely healed. There's no more chunks taken out of her disc. They healed up. There's probably a little slight bit there that you can see, but that will probably heal up within the next week or so. But yeah, I think she's done really well. She's healed up super quickly. it didn't really phase her too much. She was a little bit slow to get feeding in the beginning. I think that's because she was probably a little bit stressed. But yeah, she's coming on leaps and bounds, and it is very hard to see because you're looking down at an angle, and obviously the water and things like that. It's hard to see the back of her, but I do believe she is gravid. I don't want to mess her about too much. I've got to be careful because she is probably going to try and jump out any second now. But yeah, she's doing absolutely amazing. She's really tame. She doesn't mind me putting my hand in. She will come to me and try and eat me all the time, because when I do feed them, I do put my hand in there just because I want them to get to know. I can feel her trying to chew on my hand. Now I will try and get some footage of it at some point, but these guys do have some gnarly teeth. I mean, they are scary. I didn't think they had teeth until I saw this male here, who's very oh, I love these guys. Yeah, he used to, there was the hole there when I was drilling the tub. I cracked it and he'd always squirt water. I've got a video of it, and he'd always squirt water through there, but I used to feed him through that little hole, and seeing his teeth were just, oh god, it was literally like something out of Jaws. It was quite scary. But yeah, she's really friendly. I always try and give her a little tickle just so that she knows I'm not going to hurt her. I've not had any issues with her trying to stab me yet, which is good. But yeah, she is doing really amazing. I really do hope she is gravid as well. She's normally on a Stingray. I don't know if I can show you on this guy just because of the glare of the lights, but they normally have around the base of their tail, they'll have two little humps, and I believe that's like their fat stores and things like that. So as long as you can see they've got two big chunky humps on them, I believe that's a sign that they are healthy. Basically, you don't want to see they've got like hip bones, if you like, at the base of their tail. If you can see the bones sticking out, then they're too skinny basically. But with her, she's kind of got them bumps, and she had them before and then they disappeared, and like this whole area at the back now is just completely swollen up, and then them bumps are starting to appear again. So I'm hoping that is a sign that she's gravid. You can't see, if you saw from the side it'd probably be a little bit easier, but I need to try and get an underwater camera just so I can film this guy as well. He had like a little stab mark there. You can see it's like a little red mark just on his disc underneath on his belly. I think that's from breeding where she stabbed him. That's completely healed up now. It's a little pink line, almost like a scar, but that's pretty much healed up as well. So yeah, they're doing really well. The pond itself is doing really well. The filtration is absolutely bomb-proof. Knock on wood. I do need to do a full clean video on the sump area just so you can see what I'm working with, but I just want to tidy a few bits up out there first. But yeah, so that's the update on my black diamonds. If you didn't see in the last video, I did get a giraffe nose catfish. He's down there, so go and check that out. I didn't know catfish could blink, so if you haven't seen it, go and check that video out. You can see a catfish blink. But yeah, I'll probably leave it there. I might do a feeding video on these guys just because it is quite cool to watch them feed. I'll try and get some footage of the male's teeth if I can at some point, just because it is quite scary. There was me chucking my hand in there thinking, oh, they're lovely, look, they're like little puppies. And then I saw this guy's teeth come through and I thought, no, I don't want my hand going in there. But yeah, so that's going to be this video. It's nice and short. Just wanted to do a little update on her, have a little quick look at her again. You can see she's healing up really well, bless her. But yeah, other than that, I will keep you updated. Make sure you follow me on Instagram because I do post a lot of stuff on there before it goes onto YouTube. If you are interested in buying any snakes, then I do have some adult females for sale. If you need a list, please let me know. And I've also got quite a few of these grow-ons that need to go, as well as some of these hatchlings down there. So yeah, if you are interested in any royals, please do hit me up and I can send you over a list. But yeah, that's going to be it. Once I've got the 6-foot tank, I will be doing a video on that, so that's going to be quite a stressful one because I do need to drill two huge, well, I won't say two, one of them's got to be quite big because the outlet needs to be big enough to allow the water out. The other one's not too bad. But yeah, I will be doing probably a full video on that. That's going to be interesting, trying to get a 6-foot tank somehow in this room. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will get it in here somehow. And yeah, then once that's up, hopefully I can move some of these snakes on. Then once these snakes gone, I can start doing all my big enclosures up here. So I plan on putting 4 enclosures along the top. That's going to be for some arboreal snakes. And then the middle section is there's going to be another 4. That's going to be for some little types of lizards that I want to start breeding. And then down below here, there's going to be another 4. And I want to put some point, or maybe 3. I don't know yet. It's definitely going to be 4 along the top, 4 along the middle. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 3 or 4 along the bottom, but that's going to be for some dart frogs. But yeah, I think it'd be really nice. I want to try and tie it all in so it looks like one big unit. And I'm going to try and theme it all so it all looks the same as well. So obviously the arboreal snake's going to be up there, so it's going to be trees and branches and things like that. Middle one's going to be some lizards. I know they sort of like being sort of on the ground and up in the branches, so that'll be like the middle layer, and then the bottom's going to be poison dart frogs, so that's going to be the base layer. So it will have like a gradual gradient going up through the enclosure, so it all looks like it's one thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's going to be it. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.